Welcome to this edition of Spotlight. We are at the Gerner Family Early Education Center with coordinator Rachel Ward. And Rachel, I'm a parent, you're a parent. Parenting is hard work. And Park Hill has this program called Parents as Teachers. It's available to all families. Tell us a little bit more about what Parents as Teachers is.
Absolutely, I am happy to. Parents as Teachers is a wonderful program to support parents with children that are prenatal up through 5 years old, getting ready to go to kindergarten. And parent educators support our families in 4 ways. They do home visits, we do developmental screening, we provide connection events, as well as connect families to resources in our community. In a typical year, the home visits would be in the home, as it's saying. But with COVID, we've had to pivot quite a bit and we've had to move to virtual options. And so our families have had virtual home visits and we've done screening in a virtual way and even have some virtual group connection events for our families to help them just talk about the challenges of parenting. And it is available to all of our families, and we are very proud of how we've been able to support families even during our COVID situation.
Well, we are going to highlight Parents as Teachers, a session through a parent educator and a family, and show you how amazing Parents as Teachers is and how it's still working through COVID. So let's spotlight the Gerner Family Early Education Center. This Spotlight is sponsored by Citizens Bank and Trust.
Parents as Teachers was designed because children are parents are their kids' best teachers, first best teachers. By the time they've gotten to kindergarten, we want them ready to learn, which means that all of the work that parents are doing, that I'm helping them do, I don't care if they can read chapter books or not. I want them ready to learn. I want them to love to read. My goal, honestly, is to make the job of parents a little bit easier, but also to make the job of kindergarten teachers and 4th grade teachers and high school teachers easier. Because if we can get that connection going, then, if I can help families teach a kid to self-regulate, man, 4th grade goes a whole lot better.
I'm Kat Kakowski. We have 5 kiddos. We're kind of a big, crazy family. We have an 8-year-old at Line Creek. He started at Gerner in the speech program and graduated from there into Line Creek. We have our first set of twins is currently at Gerner. They're 5. And then these guys are our last and final set of twins, and they are 2, soon to be 3. They start at Gerner next month.
Park Hill has this amazing group of experts on children, but the mommies and the daddies are the experts on their kid. You have to be that expert. I want you to be as well informed on your kid. Kat has 5, they are all different. And so when she's seeing, okay, wow, this kiddo is way different from it, raised the same house, and he's, okay, we need to hone in on what's the information going to be like? How am I going to handle this? It might be a little bit different, even in the same house.
We were introduced to Parents as Teachers through Gerner. So one of our middle twins was having a lot of issues. We're in the process to see if what's going on with him. We noticed a lot of sensory issues. We noticed a lot of behavioral issues where he excelled in things like puzzles. I mean, at 3 years old, he was doing like 500-piece puzzles. But behavior-wise, it was just like, I couldn't keep up with it.
Parenting is hard on a good day, and it's been a long time since we've had a good, normal day. But we can then link that and take that even now as we're looking at, okay, where are we going forward in school? I still get the chance to go into Gerner and check in with preschool teachers. And okay, so have things changed? And help parents get that, this is how we advocate. These are the things that you as a parent need to pay attention to, and And how do we have these conversations with teachers and really move forward?
I went to Gerner. They were already in speech, enrolled in speech there. And I went there and I was like, I'm kind of at a loss. I don't know what to do at this point. I need help. I need tools to understand how his brain works. I need tools. That's where we're at. We need more tools. We're kind of out. Our toolbox is empty. We don't know what to do.
I'm not a therapist. I'm not a child's therapist, but having that time to process through, okay, what's going on? What are some ideas? How do I bridge that gap within the school dynamic? We talk a lot with little kiddos in elementary school, you can do hard things. Parents are now having to demonstrate we can do hard things, and we can do hard things together. And they've been able to do that in a way that is, in some ways, again, empowering and independent. And then being able to kind of check back. And, okay, so give me some more ideas. Give me some ways of looking at things.
If I didn't have parents as teachers to say, hey, here's what you can do. Here's something to try. Hey, I saw this behavior that we did with them. It's not necessarily a bad thing what you're doing, but if you did this, try this, just try it. And you might see a different result. And without those tools that she gave us of just try something different, try these tools. This worked for me. This didn't work for me. This is kind of what they recommend in this situation. We probably wouldn't be as successful with the kiddos without that.
It's been a fabulous thing for Park Hill to be able to, even right now, to be able to build this program and help parents really experience some of this growth, even in this time where we're all just trying to keep our heads above water. And I think it's going to pay off long term for us.
Use the resource because it is a well worth resource to use.